They get a good base, the rest can operate in their order. Very experienced. Been around some time.
It's their format. Bangladesh, if you had to choose one format for them to be really competitive at, is the 50-over format. They play a lot of 50-over cricket. Their domestic structures involve a lot of 50 overs. And these guys, if you look at age sort of brackets, they've been around quite a while. Anaman Lan equal to the task. That's Keshav Maharaj's most important fielder. That's where Tamim Iqbal will try and pick up his easy one.
Oh, done.
Squeezes it through.
I love the work of the non-striker when spinners are bowling. Absolutely love it. Just stays in the way, just enough time. You watch here. Don't run, no, just stay there. Yeah, where is he? Oh, I'll run now.
Oh! Okay.
Decent one from Maharaj, just the 4. Bangladesh comfortable at 94 without loss.
লামুনি কঠিন তেল চর্বি কিভাবে দূর করে শিখিয়ে দাও না।
এই নে ভিম, এতে আছে 100 লেবুর শক্তি, যা তোর থালা বাসনের কঠিন তেল চর্বি দূর করবে।
ওয়াও, থ্যাংক ইউ খালামুনি।
খালামুনির থেকে এটাও শিখে নে।
খালামুনি, তুমি কিভাবে?
তুই কি ভেবেছিলি খালামুনি শুধু থালা বাসনই ধুতে পারে?
অনেক কিছুই নতুন দেখা যাবে যখন দেখবো থালা বাসন ছাড়িয়ে। ভিম ফাস্টেস্ট মানে বাংলা লিংক। উকলা স্পিড টেস্টে পরপর 4 বার আমরাই দেশের ফাস্টেস্ট মোবাইল নেটওয়ার্ক। থাকুন বাংলা লিংক ফাস্টেস্ট 4G তে।
Yeah, good partnership, good start. Happy days if you're Bangladesh. South Africa need to break this partnership. They need to get into this Bangladesh order. Change upstairs. A happy Atta Ali Khan and Sean Pollard.
Yeah, thanks, Pom. Yeah, this has been good from Bangladesh. They were pretty slow to get going. They absorbed a lot of pressure from the big quicks of the South African unit. And the surface offered a little bit to the new ball, but in many ways they put the eggs in one basket with regards to what they're going to try and do. They're going to wait for Petlaquaya, they're going to wait for Keshav Maharaj, and it's worked out just dandy for them. Still no wickets down. They've got to 95. And this is their best start ever in a one-day international against South Africa in South Africa. Projected 270 at 6 and over, but they'll be thinking if this partnership lingers longer and they've got some hitting power still to come, they can maybe aim even for 300. Atta Ali Khan is on his way. He's having a bit of a chat in the background with one of the Bangladesh media. He's very happy about the start. There's average first innings total here in a day-night match at Supersport Park, 276. It's very much on the cards. Oh, that one stayed down. That should be out. Yes, that's the breakthrough for South Africa. Be fascinated to see what length it was actually pitched on, but that one definitely went lower than Tamim Iqbal was expecting. He's considering the review, and he has. I think he must believe that maybe, just maybe, it's going to go down the leg side. So that one definitely did not bounce. We'll wait for the third umpire to get into his process. But could this be the wicket and the breakthrough South Africa are after?
We have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is out. I've checked the front foot. It's a fair delivery. He'll restart with front on spin vision. Okay, can I just go to Ultra to confirm whether there's bat or no bat, please? Keep rolling it through. Okay, there's a clear gap between bat and ball. No bat involved. Can you go to ball tracking when ready, please? Original decision is out. Pitching out it off, impact in line, wickets hitting. Bongani, you can stay with your original decision of out. Stand by. You're on screen now. Signal now.
So the decision is upheld, and that's an important breakthrough for South Africa. Tom Iqbal was good for his 41 of 67, but just expecting that one to get a little bit higher than what it did. And clattering into that pad, he's disappointed. But it's been a good start for Bangladesh. 95 for 1, Iqbal goes for 41.
গুড লাক ব্ল্যাক ওপেনের টাংস্টান কার্বাইড টিপ ও বিশেষকালে দেয় পরিষ্কার ও দ্রুত লেখার প্রতিশ্রুতি। গুড লাক ব্ল্যাকো, না লিখে যাবে কোথায়?
গোলাপি নির্যাস আর ভিটামিন ই সহ নতুন লাক্স দেয় চাঁদের মতো উজ্জ্বল চেহারা। লাক্স।
দেয়ালটা পাকা করব, তাই বিকাশ অ্যাপ দিয়ে আইডিএলসিতে টাকা জমাইতেছি নিরাপদে।
In at number 3, Shakibullah Sun. He is a fantastic cricketer and has really done brilliantly for Bangladesh over the years. Wasn't going to be on the tour initially. Was given a rest by the Bangladeshi board, but has decided that he's actually up to it and will now be coming in at number 3 for his country. There's his record. It's impressive. Good strike rate, averaging just under 38 900s, and a lot of experience. And I'll be hoping that Shakibullah Sun can be the man to lead this good start onwards and upwards. I'm interested to see where that ball actually pitched. Atal Ali Khan has joined me. As he sat down, the wicket went. So I don't know if it was a bad luck omen for Bangladesh. But yeah, that is banged down way shorter than where, I mean, it only makes contact halfway up the stump. So that's definitely been the case in point where the pitch has led to that one staying down. That has done the damage.
Was probably expecting the bowler to rise a little bit more, undone by the low bounce there.
Not probably, definitely, I think. I mean, it was, that must have pitched to 7 or 8 meters from the stumps. Oh, he's off to a cracking start. There's Shakibullah Sun. As good a shot as we've seen all day. Overpitched, must be said, but puts it away. Just his second delivery of his innings.
What a way to start his innings here. Have a look at this shot. It was full, it was wide, and you still need to put it away. He's just gone on to play his second delivery. That is a cracking shot through the covers. Lovely piece of timing from Shakibullah Sun.
Wow, it brings up the 100 for Bangladesh. 21.5 overs. Often they believe teams that they can get 100 off the last 10 overs or close to. So if you double the score, there'll be almost 42 overs, 43 overs. It should be at 200. That's why you do think that 300 is on the cards, particularly with Shakibullah Sun, and we know what damage he can do. So the breakthrough for South Africa came in the over. There's a wicket and 6 runs from it. 101 for 1.
কোন কি নিচ্ছি?
টয়লেট ক্লিনার।
কোনটা?
ওই তো সব সময় যেটা নেই।
তো টয়লেট থেকে আর দুর্গন্ধ আসবে না?
ঠিক বলেছো। দুর্গন্ধের জন্য চাই ডমেক্স। দুর্গন্ধের সাথে লড়াইয়ের জন্য ডমেক্সের ফ্রেশ গার্ড টেকনোলজি, যা টয়লেটকে রাখে জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষিত আর ফ্রেশ 100 ফ্ল্যাশ পর্যন্ত। তাই নিন ডমেক্স।
সেই দুপুরে টিফিন টাইম ঝরঝরে না হলে খাবে বলেন? আমার জন্য তাই চপস্টিকই ঠিক।
স্বাদ ও স্বাস্থ্য রাখতে ঠিক টেস্টিং সল্ট মুক্ত চপস্টিক।
স্বাদ ও পুষ্টির আস্থা।
Will be key in the middle order here for Bangladesh. You'll see as Ashwar Prince mentioned in our last conversation, just the 2 games for him against Afghanistan, 1-0, but got a 50 in the test match against New Zealand not so long ago, so still early in his career. And he'll be thoroughly excited about the opportunity of getting to bat in South Africa for the first time. This is now a chance for Keshav Maharaj to try and squeeze. New batter at the crease. Shakibullah Sun, 5 of 3. Little knock on by Yanuman Milan, almost presented a run opportunity, but also a run-out opportunity. A little bit of yes-no wait.
I think what is important for Bangladesh is to realize that Litun Kumar Das has a good start, and yes, Tamim Iqbal was looking also pretty decent. But once you get that kind of a start, then you need to start trying to look to convert those starts from the big one, which he's done in the past. He's spending a little bit of time in the middle, and he's still batting. So it's important that he stays in there so that others can come and bat a little bit more freely.
His strike rate's probably been the best of the two at the top of the order, and now he just needs to keep it going. Almost needs to be the person who they bat around.
Good Thames.
Not scared to give himself some room, particularly if he feels that the ball's being dragged short of a length. Backs his eye that even if it's near the stumps, we saw an example of it. We played a beautiful cut shot off middle stump from Keshav Maharaj. Once carved behind square, and he should be able to get back for two, and he does, and that brings up a 50. Great way to start this tour for Litton Das.
He's started very left in the series against Afghanistan, third in a row now. It's been a very good one. That's exactly what Bangladesh would have hoped for, and he's delivered the goods with the bat. Not enough. He needs to continue, as you just mentioned. He needs to look at the three-figure mark if he can stay around.
Yeah, fifth career 50, third in a row. Oh no! The next delivery, as we sing his praises about the fact that he backs himself to carve the delivery, the short pitch delivery from back of a length, straight on the stump, square of the wicket. He tries to open up the offside again, and I think Keshav Maharaj has bowled him the undercutter. As it pitches, it just skids on, does him for pace, lack of bounce, and crashes into that off stump.
It's the second time we've seen a batter getting dismissed due to a lack of bounce. Well, you got to give credit to Keshav Maharaj. He's a little bit too close to cut, flirting with danger. And finally, break goes through the defences. It's a big wicket. Look at those reaction.
Yeah, that's huge for South Africa. Back-to-back wickets in a short space of time. They were 95 without loss, Bangladesh. Now 104 for two. Litton Das goes for a well-played 50.
বিশ্বমানের প্রযুক্তি নিয়ে প্রথম বাংলাদেশের পতাকাবাহী এলপিজি ক্যারিয়ার বসুন্ধরা এলপিজি চ্যালেঞ্জার ৪৪,০০০ মেট্রিক টন সক্ষমতার বিশাল জাহাজ আমাদের গর্ব, আমাদের সকল গ্রাহকের অধিকার। বসুন্ধরা এলপি গ্যাস, ভরসা রাখুন, স্বাচ্ছন্দ্যে থাকুন।
Tasty, tasty, orange and lemon, yummy strawberry, milk and lychee. It's a magical fruit. The magic of fruits.
Mushfiqur Rahim to the crease next. There we see the experience. 34 years of age, 231 one-day internationals, averaging over 37, 800s and a strike rate near 80. So that's all good reading, and he's been in these kind of situations before. Both these men at the crease have. They've had a partnership broken. Now they have to regroup, see what they can possibly do. But that was good bowling by Maharaj. You would have seen the tendency of Litton Das to try and give himself room and play the ball away. It's the undercutter, and as it pitches, it just skids, doesn't turn, doesn't bounce, and that's what it does for Litton Das. He should be used to balls staying a little bit low. I mean, it is the tendency in Bangladesh.
Yeah, I mean, I hear what you're saying, but when you do get a an opportunity to bat through, and especially in these kind of surfaces where there is extra bounce available, then you start to think otherwise. But you got to be really, really watchful, because the bowlers will try to beat you in the fly, try to bowl a few different deliveries, a quicker one. He got away with that earlier on when he smashed a couple of boundaries, playing that particular kind of shot. But having said that, obviously if you're coming from that part of the world, you should get used to this condition when the ball is keeping low. The big wicket, it's a very big wicket. Two new batters in the crease now. The responsibility now falls on the shoulders of Shakib Al Hasan, and with him is Mr. Dependable, Mushfiqur Rahim. So they have to start all over again.
Yeah, fresh off a 70-odd Mushfiqur Rahim in the series against Afghanistan. That's nicely played, but straight to Yanumangalan. So we're talking about, we managed to get some footage of some earlier deliveries that Lindas got from Keshav Maharaj. Just have a look at this, and that's short, and that's off middle stump. That's low, that's not missing the stumps. That one went away to the boundary. And he's using his feet, opening up the offside as well. And then trying to give himself some more room. And that's what Keshav Maharaj has done for him. He's understood that he's looking to play that way, so he's undercut it, looking to get it to skid back on and go straight on towards the stumps, and done the job.
I also thought it was a little bit fuller, the one that got the wicket of Lichun Kumar Das. Just trying to take too many risks, even though he was batting quite nicely, but just puts Bangladesh in a bit spot of bother here. Have a look at the length that he got that wicket. He should have been on the front foot, to be honest.
Yeah, particularly after just losing a wicket. You just need to have a little bit of a regroup session or period. And that allows South Africa to build pressure. Good over from Pethakwaya, maiden over, 104 for 2.
অরণি, তুমি নিজের চুল সামলাও। গরম ঘাম তোমার চুলের শাইন না নষ্ট করে দেয়।
চুল সামলাবো, শাইনও করবো। সানসিল্ক ব্ল্যাক শাইন 5টি ন্যাচারাল অয়েল ফর্মুলায়, যা গরম হোক কিংবা ঘাম, এটি তোমার চুলে দেয় 24 ঘন্টা পর্যন্ত শাইন। চুল সামলাবো, শাইনও করবো।
সুন্দর কুসুম স্যার কিনবো, তাই বিকাশ অ্যাপ দিয়া আইডিএলসিতে টাকা জমাইতাছি নিরাপদে।
4G হ্যান্ডসেট নিয়ে দেশের সবচেয়ে শক্তিশালী গ্রামীণ ফোন 4Gতে আসা এখনই সময়।
Contributions to come. Mohammadullah, Afif, they can both play, but I think the full focus here for Bangladesh will be about what these two who are currently at the crease can do with regards to partnership. You can see the rugby field in the background. I don't think the lines are ever not marked on a rugby field in Pretoria. So now a change of field for South Africa. They decided to be a little more adventurous. Just the three fielders outside the ring. Each person brought in from deep mid-wicket.
Left hand, right hand in the middle for Bangladesh. So every time they cross over for a single, field changes, so there's a line and the length for the bowler.
Nice use of the feet, just trying to get to the pitch and then nudge it straight down the ground.
Have a look at those shots that he played. Just a little bit too full. Perhaps just anticipating the ball a little bit more. He'll be very, very disappointed, for sure. He get a good start, and it's put away. Nice little shot from Mushfiqur Rahim for the boundary onto the legs and pays the price.
Yeah, this is brilliantly played. We've seen it from him so many times over the years. The ability to play the sweep shot to great effect. That one just with the angle, just sliding on, hitting down the leg side. Maharaj will be disappointed at the length and the line. Mushfiqur not missing out. And backs it up with a nice little nudge into the offside, through for the single.
Very good experience in the middle for Bangladesh. Nice looking shot. He's one of his favorites. The sweep. He's not afraid to pick up the length very quickly early in his innings.
edge involved. We saw that delivery was swept away, had a slip in place. South Africa were asking Maharaj to be in and around off stump and outside. That was why he would have been disappointed with the line and the length of it. That one was good. Use of the feet again, just smothers it down the ground. So 8 overs from that over. 8 runs, should I say. 112 for 2.
ওয়াও পার্লার ছিরি না তো তাহলে এত গ্লো কিভাবে গ্লো লাভলি থেকে শুধু গ্লো লাভলি এটা কমায় ডার্ক স্পটস ডার্ক সার্কেলস আর রোদের মলিনতা গ্লো এর জন্য সবকিছু এক ক্রিমে গ্লো লাভলির মাল্টিভিটামিন ত্বকের গভীরে প্রবেশ করে ডার্ক স্পটস ডার্ক সার্কেলস ও রোদের মলিনতা কমিয়ে দেয় এইচডি গ্লো গ্লো এর জন্য সবকিছু এক ক্রিমে
বিকাশের ভিসা ডেবিট কার্ড সেভ করে অ্যাড মানি করলে 100 টাকা বোনাস
The new ball in particular, and then there's been wickets for Maharaj and Pethler, quite important wickets, as Bangladesh had established an opening partnership of 95. That's the bottom edge. He's gone hard at that delivery. Probably would have been almost been adjudged as a wide, but it's an under edge and drops well short of Arena.
Here it looks like it's lack of bounce one more time. Have a look at that grab from the keeper. Good seam position. There's a bit of a movement, but he just dies down, bouncing in front of the keeper. So the pitcher played a few tricks here. And if you're a batter, you want to be extra watchful because there are times the ball has kept low.
Pethler will be happy that he got away with it. That was plenty of work and a width again. In fact, if he left those two deliveries, they both would have been judged as a wide. Yeah, you're talking about how there's been variable bounce. There you see, that would have been adjudged. Would have almost been a 4-day wide. Yeah, but you're talking about the variable bounce. We're going to bring a package for you after this next delivery to show how that variable bounce has brought about a wicket. That's nicely played, it's nice and fine. Ravati gives chase and does cut it off. But have a look at Indila here. So we've got 3 deliveries for you. That shows how that wicket came. Here's the delivery of a length, slightly back of a length. That's the bounce that's come in a similar delivery, in fact a shorter pitch delivery, and it doesn't bounce at all. So that's exactly what did for Tamim Iqbal. Sometimes you just realize that there was nothing you can do. It was the pitch that was at play, and that's one of those ones they call it, it goes under the bat. It's nicely played. Timavuma will cut it off. The timing wasn't quite what he was looking for. Shakib Al Hasan.
I think the other thing which was noticeable was when Tamim Iqbal did get himself in that position to get himself dismissed, he was trying to play a forceful shot. Shimmy down the wicket for Shakib Al Hasan. So if he had gone and played a defensive stroke, he probably would have survived. But instead of that, he tried to play a kind of a short arm jab pull. That's the reason why he got himself in lots of trouble, and eventually, in the end, had to go back to the pavilion.
Yeah, but I actually don't have a problem. I think the pitch is about 8 meters, so in South Africa you can normally trust the bounce just to get into a pull positions. That's nicely flicked. Pethler does try to angle the ball back at the right hand, isn't? That's why when he changes to the left hand, sometimes he offers up a little bit of width. Got the feeling that Shakib Al Hasan was also looking to pop one over the top. They've got mid-off and mid-on in the inner ring, and you do maybe get that sense that he's waiting for the full enough delivery to hit over the top. Maybe we have to wait until the next over. 5 runs from the 26th, 117 for 2.
নড়চড় পাড়াও।
গোলাপি নির্যাস আর ভিটামিন ই সহ নতুন লাক্স দেয় চাঁদের মতো উজ্জ্বল চেহারা। লাক্স।
রেইনবো পেইন্টস একটি আরএফএল পণ্য।
I think they'll be thinking more like 275, and if things go really, really well, then maybe the 300. There's the sweep shot. I think that's far too far down to be even bringing LBW into play. Oh, Temba Bavuma does well. He missed the initial one, but recovered brilliantly. And it's just the 3 runs. Leg bars.
Are they going to review it?
Yeah, that's what he's asking. That's the question. He's from the boundary rope. He's asking, should we review it? Keshav Maharaj is keen to go. I think the time's up. Yeah, they've decided against it. I think the use of the feet is what's deterred them. He was a comfortable distance down. But have a look at this one. He goes for the first swap, misses, but then recovers. Very good from Bavuma. Oops.
Yeah, it does look like that Shakib, especially between these two batters, Shakib is the one who's trying to play a few shots here, trying to dominate.
Yeah, he's trying to be the aggressor, isn't he? Definitely. I think we might see a bit more when he faces Petlakai again. It's chipped nicely into the leg side. The field's gone back to what it was. Very interesting to see that appeal, the first delivery of the over from Maharaj. It was some use of the feet down the wicket and then decided to not go through with the big hoik to the leg side, but comfortably outside the off stump in the end.
Again, trying to turn it on the onside, getting in the leading edge. He's got to find the right balance. You can understand that he wants to go and do a little bit more, be aggressive here. There you go, again down the wicket, nicely bowled. Good piece of bowling from Keshav Maharaj.
Yeah, it just looks like he's going maybe a touch early, Shakib.